Guys, let's go on to exercise 119. Exercise 119. We have a part there with a cycle of 70mm, 40mm, and 60mm. Distance between the center point here to this point is 100. Distance from the center point here to this point is 100. The bigger cycle, the radius of the bigger cycle here is 15, which make the diameter to be 30. The diameter of this smaller cycle is 20. Extrusion from this point to this point is 15. Extrusion of this part is 20. Extrusion from this part is 20 also. Extrusion of here 20. So without wasting much of our time, let's go and get the work done. Sketch. We're using front plane. We start with this cycle. Okay, let me make a relation here. These two are equal. We have that this one is 70, $60, and this one is 40. The station on the dividers because we did not make the relations. So let me draw a center line. Normal line. From this point to this point. As I mentioned, we have the length to be 100. Let's try and see. Now I can make this work. But if we can't, we have to leave it like that for now. Mirror entity. Remember entity to mirror this line. Mirror about the center line. Okay. So what we're going to do, come to tree. To feature extrude. First we extrude everything by 20 millimeters. Now come to this box extrude. Click here, you see sketch 1. All to sketch is here. Go back to box extrude. Part is one of the side there is extrude by 15 and the other part is extrude by 10. And let's extrude the one with 15 first. 1, 5. Let's rotate and see where our arrow is facing. Okay. Arrow is facing this way. If we extrude like this, it will just end here where this yellow line is. But it's either you come here and return the arrow to face the opposite direction, or if you leave it this way, you know the total extrusion here from here to here is 20, and we still want to extrude 15 more. So 20 plus 15 will give you 35. But in case you don't want to do it this way, you can do it the first way. Okay. Now the first part. Then come back to sketch 1 again. We have that this other part is extruded by 10 millimeter. So pick this point and rotate. Extruded by 10 millimeters. So the whole part here is 20 extruded by 20. 20 plus 10 will give us 30. You know how we got it. If you don't know, refer back to the diagram, and if you are not clear with it, you can DM me to ask your question. Okay, now we are done with that. Now we have this inner part here, a part here to be extruded by 20. Come back to sketch 1, extrude. We have this point here to be extruded by 20 millimeters. So 20. Always check where your arrow is facing. It's facing downward now. Rotate it to face outward. Yeah, like 20 millimeters. Okay. And the second part is also extruded by 10. So we'll come back to sketch 1 again. We are extruding this part by 10 millimeters. Extrude boss base. By 10. Always check for the direction of your arrow. You turn it upward, turn. Okay. So on this part we are going to sketch the second side on it. So let's go. Sketch, cycle. I have to pick a plane, pick this point. Remember, do not make the mistake of leaving your new sketch on an already dimensioned part. Keep saying it. Okay, why? Let's dimension. Now the dimension of that will be 70, 50, and 30. 70. 50 and 30. So let's use the center line here, the construction line from this point. Not that. Go back to cycle. Here we have a cycle of radius 15 and diameter 20. Radius 15, the diameter will be 30. So we'll give this one 30. Give the inner one 20. So pick your line tools. Have the sketch here. Come back to your mirror entity. Entity to mirror. Pick this line. Mirror about the center line. Enter. So let's trim. Let's go to features. Extrude. We're extruding everything by 20. Let me zoom to here so that I can see it clearly. Into we have this, then we are not done yet. We have this extrusion here on this part to be 15. So come to this box, extrude Cs, the last one, click, you see sketch 2, you see what we've already sketched before. Come to extruded boss base and extrude this part by 15. Still going to do mathematics here. 15 plus 20, that is 35. So but let's check. What we extruded was a little bit smaller than what we were asked to extrude. Extruded portion here is diameter 50. So let's check whether what we extruded is the right one. Diameter 40. So let's go back to sketch 2. Or rather, let me Ctrl Z in order not to confuse you guys. Sketch 2. Let's check this time around. Yes, diameter 50. So we are correct now. So concerning the coloring, I'm not going to color. I think by this point we should be able to know how to color ourselves. Thank you. God bless you.